We have one more person to go before a little break, so you guys can buy a lot of booze and support the restaurant. I mean a lot of booze for your family, your kids, your neighbors, whatever. This man, wait Jim, I got to read my list here. He's part of the F.H. Riley's family. He's here often because he's a fucking booze hound. He loves Billy Joel, but don't hold that against him. Here are the comic stylings of Jimmy Clark.
What did you type? What did you type, you bastard?
Let's have a nice round of applause for Brother Elmo for putting this show together tonight. I want to thank all you guys for coming out. I'm so desperate to get on TV, I sometimes drive up and down the LIE just to get on the Metro channel. I've also guest starred several times on the Northern State, maybe you've seen me. Christopher Columbus was the greatest risk taker of all time. Back in his day, everybody believed the world was flat and that he was going to sail right off it. But my question is, what if the first place he sailed to was Niagara Falls? Thank you. I heard on the news illegal immigration from Mexico is reaching an all-time high. I knew something was up. I was driving in Lower Manhattan the other day and the Statue of Liberty is now wearing a sombrero. And instead of standing on her pedestal, she's now getting out of a Toyota Corolla. How many people are proud to be Americans? One of the reasons I'm proud to be American is the fact that we've never got involved in any of that terrorism, blowing yourself up nonsense.
Yeah!
And this tradition goes back to our forefathers. If you remember, we were under British rule, being oppressed, heavily taxed. And men like Patrick Henry stood up and said, "Give me liberty or give me death." Now the crowd may not have understood what Patrick was talking about. Patrick, you're going to blow yourself up? Right. How about this? How about we take the tea off the ship, dump it in the harbor. Sam Adams, you go get the beer. Ethan Allen, you go get the tables and chairs. And we'll have a party. I mean, blowing yourself up, I mean, maybe if I got really, really pissed, I would wrap myself in caps and roll around on the ground. A cemetery in upstate New York is being forced to close for non-payment of taxes. And all the dead people are being evicted with no place to go. Are you telling me we got to start worrying about dead homeless now? If you thought training regular homeless to get a job was difficult, I mean, unless they make another weekend at Bernie's. Firemen had to knock down the wall of a house to rescue a 1,000-pound man trapped in his bed. Single ladies, let me give you 3 reasons why this guy would make a great boyfriend. Number 1, he'll never ever be able to run away from you. Number 2, a guy like me is definitely going to blow away in a tornado. And lastly, if you're going away on vacation, I guarantee you'll get your luggage closed. In addition to all the terrible... In addition to all the terrible violence that's going on in Africa, there's tribal wars breaking out all over Africa. I gotta tell you though, my money's on the Kenyans. There's absolutely no way you can conquer or defeat these people because you just can't catch them. I imagine the moment fighting gets out, everybody just puts on their marathon numbers and off they go. They don't even need a defense department, they just need a couple guys with starter pistols. Wow. How come every opera I ever see always ends up with some woman lying on the stage dying? And she never dies until she finishes the song. So if any of you guys ever find yourselves in a horrible accident, just keep singing until the ambulance arrives, you'll be fine. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe back when operas were written, it was common for people who were seriously wounded to fall down, sing, and die. Maybe that's how police figured out what happened. Would you listen to that beautiful aria? Ooh, she's singing about being run over by a vegetable cart. Thank you. I just bought my niece the new Iranian Barbie, Burqa Barbie. She comes complete with a cave and a bag of dirt to furnish it. I also bought her Muhammad Ken. He comes ready for a jihad with his own set of rocks for throwing. The Navajo Indians are opening their first ever American Indian University on their reservation. I gotta tell you though, I'm a little bit pissed about the name of the sports team. They're gonna be called the University of Navajo White Crackers. Thanks for having me tonight. Everybody, Riley, have a great night.
Wow. Jimmy Clark, everybody. Let's hear it. Some of you fuckers just don't get subtlety. Jesus. Let's see your asses up here, fuckbags.